Hey guys, Buck here. I'm still a little nervous about all this stuff, but I tell you what, I realize one thing. For things to change, I gotta change. Keep doing what you're doing and expecting different results, well, that's just insanity, folks. And I invite you over to my talk show radio. Well, hang on. We gotta actually get going here. Hey guys, welcome to Buck's Show. We've been reading a book here lately called Business School from Rich Dad. Robert Kiyosaki is the author of that. And anyway, just before I came online, I went ahead and pulled something up over here on YouTube to kind of go ahead and record this for my YouTubers. But I made a statement to them a while ago, and you keep doing the things you're doing and expecting different results is just insanity. And, every once in a while, guys, you need to pick up a good book, okay? Because for things to change, you got to change. Keep doing what you're doing and expecting different results. I mean, Albert said it quite well, didn't he? Anyway, I got good news for y'all. I'm dealing with a company. I'm supposed to be getting a call back. I'm getting ready to get my own .com site and also a .net site, okay? Big news. They're going to be working with tags. They just sent me a link for backlinks or something like that to kind of break it down and explain it, a little bit better for me. Sounded like a pretty awesome company. The lady I was talking to, Kathy, and then I talked to, I think it was a Catherine before that. Just awesome people. Sometimes, even people like that, we've got to make that decision if we want to stay in the E quadrant. As smart as she was, or as smart as you are, why, in goodness name, wouldn't you want to look at a company that pays out 100% commission? That's kind of what I started talking to her about, and I'll probably be welcoming her to the team if not already. But one thing's for sure: if you've got them type abilities, or maybe you've got a dream, or you've got a reason to step up, guys, we're here. We've got an awesome system. Everything's in place. That's why I did 6 days worth of research on it. And once I saw that it was government stamped approved and everything, and I understood it, okay? Yeah, I understand it. But anyway, 100% commission payout. Follow the link down below or something. I've got a new landing page for you all, and I'm going to use it. I've got to coordinate this page, or .com or .net sites. I forget what the first, I remember .net, and then I've got the other one, and it's just incredible. I'm learning so much here, so much. I didn't know what branding was. Don't really have anybody talk about that, and branding is basically having your own web page, okay? Get your own web page, .com, .net, and be able to have the control to edit it and put good content in there. The best illustration I saw, I think it was from an Ann gal or something like that. Anyway, she needs some work on her site for for just looking at it. But to be able to link from there, be able to open up a blogging platform, a syndication group. On the internet, there's been so many different things like pay clicks, click-throughs, and people built a network working with each other and getting to know one another, and things happened rather quickly when this company came out, the one I'm with, okay, and just, get over there and, go ahead and leave your information and watch it, just get the information here, folks. It's free, just like what I went through, what I had to do. And in a minute, we will be reading, okay, a book. Pre-warn you, I just kind of gabbed for a while. I don't think it's humanly possible for me to read a book that long, or at least hold my attention. I think we're actually getting up to, we're on our way to chapter 9 in that book, but, and I kind of tend to jump around a little bit too, folks. And that's kind of, don't forget to write your post, okay? Don't forget keyword. Do your keyword search, folks. You can do this on your own. You really can't. If I can do it, you can do it. And that's the bottom line. I don't know anything about this type of stuff. Nothing. All I realize is them statements I've heard growing up are so real. For things to change, I have to change. I've always known there was a better way, and I know there is. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've been listening to all these people. You ought to hear some of these testimonies. Just unbelievable. Get in, guys, and I'll make sure that I send you the links to these so you all can start studying and start seeing why in some of my earlier videos here on YouTube that I got so fired up. And if you're listening to me from one of my iTunes pads, you'll understand marketing a little later on. I've been working with people on that, and for $25, I just make that decision, folks. I mean, I can't make you no promises or anything like that, but I tell you what, I'll be willing there. As hard as you want to work this, we'll get through it together. I might cry with you because of your situation, but I know you can do this. Anybody can do this. If Dave can do this, pick one, okay? Because there's two of them, okay? Anyway, go listen to their story. Amazing. Just get in. Just get in. Get in the back office. Come in at the $25 level. I urge you go ahead and become an affiliate at another $19.95 a month, and that's going to open you up to 100% commission income. Guys, if you only went out and got one, you'd be square getting your money back, right? Well, yeah. Okay, we'll go out and get 10 buddies, okay, or 15 buddies, okay? And, yeah, just go get 15 because I want to show you a way on just 10 of them. I want to show you a way to bring in, since it's a 100% commission company, $250 on a residual monthly basis, okay? Because we all agreed to pay that monthly, right? Now, I'm trying to keep this pretty simple for y'all. Don't make things complicated, okay? Just KISS. Keep things simple, stupid. Okay? Keep things simple, stupid. Just saw that one the other day. I don't know where I saw it. It was pretty good. And that's all I retained from it. And then that's the only part that really had to sink in for me. And we try to complicate things so often. And if we just take that leap of faith, that chance, and do some of the necessary things, because I've always, it's just hard to say. But I know, go get all the facts, get all the information for free, folks, and I think you're going to start to see a way of how this company actually does pay everybody 100% commission. Okay? It's that simple. And I'm going to go check my radio station here, and you all are more than welcome to call me in live, guys, while I'm recording over here on YouTube. It's 213-943-3709. And, we can talk anytime. A lot of people we've been communicating with is just through emails back and forth. So, and you make it over my Car 730 channel. Go ahead and leave a comment. Okay? Hit the likes button. Share it with a friend, guys. Get subscribed. We're all trying to get through this world together. And if I can help you, then I want to. Okay? And because at the end of the day, if you know you've done everything that you could possibly do to change the predicament you're in. See, folks, you don't go out and build a house that fast. It takes time. And with any business, as like building a house, you're going to need some tools. Okay, you're going to need a hammer, and you're going to need a tape measure, and you're going to need that saw, and maybe as you build that business, you get that high-end, that bigger, better saw that costs more money to get the job done faster. And you know what? Network marketing business, I found for anyone to succeed, we got to help each other. So we can help, just like Kathy there that I talked to earlier. She's sitting there in a job making an employee wage, and it might be pretty good. I don't know. But what percentage are they paying you? Are you worth more? Maybe you are. Maybe you don't think you're worth more. I don't know. But if you've ever dreamed of something to come along and change where you are, folks, I don't only believe this is it. I know it's it. So we try not to say a whole lot. They say if you're going to go out and go fishing, you wouldn't take dynamite with you, right? Well, I don't know. Some dynamite might be fun, and that's kind of why I made them earlier videos. Was just for the YouTubers. You know, guys, just have fun with it, and realize it's just numbers, and numbers don't lie. People do. Okay. Go ahead and get a Twitter account. Just get things set up, folks. If you don't understand what you're doing, just call me. You might understand something a little bit better than what I do. Don't know. Then again, I might see it a different way. I always knew I could make a better hamburger than McDonald's, Hardee's, Wendy's, okay, Burger King. But why do they have all the money, or at least more than what I do even do now? Okay, marketing, and that's it. These tools that you'll be unlocking. I mean, if you had 10 buddies and $250 coming in, I'm gonna help you go ahead and come on up into the inner circle, okay? Because it's another $100 a month, and I want to help show you or help work through you, okay? Because I want to teach you about leveraging, and that's pretty awesome. I got hung up on it there in the beginning for a while, but it's okay, and so everything rolls into a factor here. So if we duplicate our efforts and we taught them 10 to do the same thing, okay, because 10, 10, 10, 10, okay, and you'll start to understand this because them 10 step up and they're paying you $125, and plus it's a 100% commission company because, you bought it and you have the right to resell it if, however you see fit. So, that's kind of some of the things that I saw in the beginning. There's a nice disclaimer in there because, can't make you no promises that you're going to be able to do anything with this company. It's based on how you perceive and receive. That's the bottom line here. And there's a lot of things I could go into depth on, but like I said, I do read my book from time to time. Well, I got to get in a better habit of that. So, where's my apple juice? That's a good cider. Okay. Oh, and by the way, guys, I own a mechanic shop in the area in my local town. And I've been actually thinking about putting something together there, which would be a pretty neat something I'm working on right now. I think it's going to be maybe a .org site or something about body shop or mechanic shop, since that's actually my occupation. So, and then maybe a little later on I can put a link there. How's local businessman turn into guru, right? Make my own video, okay? And I better make sure I'm all the way in at that point. But anyway, as you go along, before we start reading, I'm going to finish this up real quick with just that 10 people example. And we go along, you just brought in $1,250, okay, on a residual side, okay, over $1,000. And so the next setup, which is a one-time pay, and it is optional. If you want to go a little slower, you can go slower, but it's going to cost you $500, okay? But you just brought in $1,250, and it was only a one-time pay, okay? Now, again, let's teach them 10. Now they're going to have to unlock them tools too, and since you've purchased it and you have the right to resell it, now you're going to capture 100% of that. Okay, so they step up, lead by example. That's $5,000 brought in since it's a 100% company, right? In that description. Now, what it cost you one time? $500. While you're bringing in the money and unlocking the tools as you go along, and you're getting better at this and getting faster, guys, you're acquiring more than 10 people. Okay. What if you had 1,000 people, or just maybe 100 people? And since it's 100% and they're into the inner circle, okay, and 100, 25, and okay, well, that's an extra $12,500 a month. Then you've got your autopilot. If you're buying leads, things like that, you can't shut down Google, you can't shut down the internet, right? So people are going to do searches. And anyway, You need to get on a hangout, guys, with us. Me and Gladys are working on one right now, and you're more than welcome to go ahead and leave a comment, somewhere. Try to get it to me, guys. I'm over on YouTube, Car730. Comment to me through there, and that'll come straight to my email account. Gladys and I are trying to get something together for Saturday, and she's a good old gal. I think she's 60, and she does a good job. Kudos, Glads. Okay. Looking forward to that call. I've got a lot of things going through my head I'd like to share. Maybe. I'm not really good at talking to people. Not my long suit. Okay. So, anyway, let's go ahead and see where we were. Yeah. Let me get some more of that cider. That is really good. Okay. Or should we take a break first? Then no. Let's go ahead and jump on into reading. Okay, guys? Okay. The best training in the world. As I stated at the start of this book, one of the most important values I found in some network marketing businesses was their life-changing business education. I also found some of the best business and leadership development programs in the world. To me, the value of those programs is priceless for those who want to move from the E and S quadrant into the B quadrant. Since doing my research and dropping my prejudgments against the industry, I have met many successful entrepreneurs who received their business education in a network marketing business. Recently, I met a young man who made hundreds of millions of dollars from this computer business. He said to me, I was just a young computer programmer for years. One day, a friend took me to a meeting and I signed up in this network marketing business. For 6 years, all I did was go to meetings, attend events, read books, and listen to tapes. Today, I have hundreds of tapes and piles of books in my closet from those days. Not only did I eventually become successful in the network marketing business, but I also used what I'd learned to quit my programming job once the income from my network marketing business provided me enough residual income to start my own computer business. 3 years ago, I took my computer business public and made over $48 million net after tax profit. I could not have done that without the training I got from that network marketing company. It was the best business and leadership development training in the world. And guys, I mean, that's is it. Pick up a good book, okay? And things will start to change, but you got to see where you're going. You got to know where you're going. You got to write this stuff down. It's so important. Go get some pictures. I don't know where you're at out there in life. I don't know. Only you do. And guys, I'm letting you know. Go get all the facts. Go get all the information if you're that scared. It is free. Because the only one in the end, is you. So let's keep reading from old Robert Kiyosaki. Leaders speak to your spirit. In doing my research, I went to many meetings and large events. At the events, I heard some of the best business leaders speaking to inspire others to find their own personal greatness. As I heard many of these individuals tell their stories of starting with nothing and eventually becoming wealthy beyond their wildest dreams, I realized that the business was doing the same thing my rich dad told me to do, to become a leader. While they seemed to be talking a lot about money, they were really inspiring people to get out of their shells, go beyond their fears, and go for their dreams that make life worth living. To do that required leadership skills on the part of a speaker. The reason it takes leadership is because many people use the same types of words about dreams, more time with family, and freedom. But few people are inspired enough to trust and follow the speaker of those overused words. Killing your spirit. Earlier in this book, this diagram was used in the chapter of the value of life-changing education. That chapter talked about the power of education needing to influence more than just your thoughts. Life-changing education affects you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. The following is a diagram of someone using emotion to motivate a person into doing something physically. Y'all really need to pick this book up. It kind of shows everything right there. You see that? You can push pause and try to understand it. But anyway, school for me used many mental tricks to frighten me emotionally into studying hard and getting good grades. As I grew up, I also found many people who could motivate you using different types of emotional ploys in order to get you to do something they wanted you to do. The following are examples of a person using some type of emotional ploy in their communication. If you don't get good grades, you won't get a good job. If you don't come to work on time, you'll be fired. If you elect me, I will make sure you don't lose your Social Security benefits. Play it safe. Don't take unnecessary risks. Join my business. You can make a lot of money. Let me show you how to get rich quick. Do as I tell you. As you know, the company is having a rough time. If you don't want to get fired, you'd best not ask for a raise. You can't afford to quit. You will pay. Who will pay you as much as I do? You've only got 8 more years to retirement. Don't make any waves. In my opinion, too much of communication today uses fear or greed to motivate people into doing something. When the emotions of fear and greed are the primary motivations, it's skills or spirits. True leaders inspire the spirit. When I was in Vietnam, there was a lot of emotional-based communication. Yet what ultimately made some of our leaders great was they could speak to our spirits. They could speak beyond our fears of dying and speaking directly to our souls. That part of us that is powerful and invincible. The following are words spoken by great leaders. These words go beyond our doubts and fears and speak to our spirits, as the diagram below shows. You may remember some of these words that touched our souls, and many are recorded in history. The time is near at hand which must determine whether Americans are to be free or to be slaves. George Washington. Give me liberty or give me death. Patrick Henry. Remember the Alamo. Texas battle cry. 7 years ago, and also I am not destroying my enemies when I make friends of them. Abraham Lincoln. You can't hold a man down without staying down with him. Booker T. Washington. Wow, that was good. Ask not what your country can do for you. John F. Kennedy. I have a dream. Martin Luther King. Winning is a habit. Unfortunately, so is losing. Vince Lombardi. Only our individual faith and freedom can keep us free. Dwight Eisenhower. Comrades can never be moral. Gandhi. Don't be humble. You're not that great. Golda Meir. Being powerful is like being a lady. If you have to tell people you are not. Margaret Thatcher. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. That's good. John Wooden. My best friend is the one who brings out the best in me. Henry Ford. Try not to become a man of success, but rather to become a man of value. Albert Einstein. Ooh, that's good. I like that one, guys. And let me pop over here and see what's going on. We're down to 6 minutes and 23 seconds, and we're going to go ahead and stop right there. I'm going to mark it right there in the book, and we can take off from there tomorrow. But yeah, I've got that call coming back here in a little while from that Kathy. I got a call coming from her here in a little bit. So, but guys, are you starting to understand this a little bit? I'm hoping I'm getting you all some good value. I really am. I think we can learn from all of our leaders, every one of them. I believe that we can learn from everybody. But it all boils back to you. And what do you want? Because, see, if you believe, then it is. It really is. Do you know you can cause yourself a panic attack? Yeah, that's all fact, guys. Crazy times. Anyway, if y'all ever want to call my radio show, or guys out there, y'all want to call in, my call-in number is 213-943-3709. And let's pop back over to the camera. How y'all doing? Pretty good-looking guy, ain't I? No. Yeah, I thought a long time ago that'd make me all the money, right? No, that didn't happen. Woo! What a life. You know, married twice, just crazy, crazy life. You know, and, you know, I've been self-employed all my life, and I don't know, guys, I'm not doing what I want to do. It didn't, you know, and that's why when I saw this opportunity here, because I realize out here in the real world, there is no job security. It's gone. It's gone. You might think it's here somehow, but it's not. You know, even a business owner, I mean, we've got more security than the E quadrant. But even a business owner, when it's slow, I mean, especially back in 9/11, guys, it hurt everybody. We all felt it. Not a good time to have a business. But you know, things change, and we run. Okay, we push towards, and you know, yeah, I did that Amway thing, and just oh yeah, I've sold vacuum sweepers. I had this one guy come into my house, Ferris Watts, and he was there for 6 hours. And, you know, he never stopped. I mean, he was, let me show you this here. Who do you know? Man, I'm telling you, I don't know nobody, okay? And at least you don't want to travel that far. But anyway, 6 hours later, next thing I know, I've got a rainbow set in my in my in my living room, okay? And well, I'm supposed to go down there and go through meeting and everything, and I was on the rescue squad at that time. And I said, I can't make it down that night. Can I come down? You know, I went down for their open, and I told them I wouldn't be able to make it back. But anyway, I went through training and everything. I don't know, went out there, and I've even got the trophies to prove it, the whole 9 yards, and rings, the diamonds and stuff. And the first weekend, which was kind of sad, really, okay, because I'd never done this stuff before, and I became their top recruiter, okay, and salesman. Top recruiter and salesman. And yeah, I wound up shutting my shop down for a whole year. I tell you what, man, I got to the point to where I was going into these houses, okay, and it was just doing a good demonstration. Rainbows rule, but I tell you what, it wasn't until I was in for about 4 months that I actually believed in rainbow, and it just yeah, just night and day. They're an incredible unit. I think they're overpriced, but hey, whatever. You gotta have it. Get one. But that's just how it is. That's life, guys. Y'all hang around a lot, don't you? I'm down to 2 minutes now, guys. I shouldn't even check if they'll send a voice over everything and let me know. But yeah, I'm going to wait for this phone call and find out what this .com and .net is. Yeah, it's supposed to for search engines or something like that. I'm gonna try to get her on the team also and see if we can't get her to do some training classes with her new people. And you know, and since you're all here and everything, we're on the same team here. We can do like a screenshot coverage, and you know, Kathy will walk us through everything, and she'll show us everything and explain it to us and the whole 9 yards. So I want to talk to him about all that. So pretty exciting times, and my blog talk show radio is about done. Guys, if you're not finding the links or anything, just make it over to my YouTube channel, Car 730, and I'll be the guy there, you know, pointing that finger out at you, okay? That's me. Get subscribed. Go ahead and find some of my recent ones. You can play around in my archives and, you know, check out some of my older videos if that's what you'd like to do. I get a little wound up. You know, I want to go ahead and forewarn you on that. But, you know, back then, I tell you what, when you could see them numbers and you knew, you know, it was just boiling down to marketing and you just wanted to get it. Yeah. I tell you what, I was getting fired up nobody. But I tell you what, people need things to change. And that's the bottom line. And I ran across it. I've ran across it. And this is pretty simple. I love it. And let me end my talk show over there. Hey guys, Buck here. 213-943-3709. That's the number. I want you to take advantage of that number and call me tomorrow. Or hey, just go back and listen to the archives like you've been doing. I see there's a lot of activity back in there. Hope you all are getting all the information, all the facts. And get subscribed, guys. Life's too short. Go read one of my blog posts. Hey, get in. I'll send you the link if you know, whatever, brother. Run on blind faith. Kudos. Anyway, guys, let me go ahead and send that to my Blog Talk Radio there. And we'll wrap it up here with you all. And I'm back. How y'all doing? Do I lose my facial expressions when I'm jumping from screen to screen like that? I don't know. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed everything. Go ahead and get tuned in. If you got any questions, go ahead and leave a comment like y'all always do, okay? And I will get back to them as fast as I can. If I'm not getting back to you fast enough, go ahead and call me on my phone, okay? Just give me a ring. If you're just now looking at this thing or just, poking around, maybe you stumbled across me over on YouTube here, guys, just make sure you get all the facts, get all the information. I'll make sure everything's for free for you. But you'll go back and see some of my videos if you make it that far. You know what? If you want to run on blind faith, brother, man, I tell you, I'm with you. Okay, and because it's unbelievable, guys. Life's way too short. You got to realize this. You got to realize this. And you think you're going to hold the movement back. I mean, they said the franchise wouldn't work, okay? But yet, here they are. All right? Here they are. So, we had a good hangout last night, guys. That was awesome. If anything, y'all need to come in. Y'all need to leave a comment over here, and I'll go ahead and send you a personal invite, private invite, okay? And you can listen to a board, I don't know, probably ranging between 200,000-300,000 a month, and just see if you can learn anything from them. If you think you can learn something from them, just make sure you hit that right button, or the red button over on the right, or on the left. Hit that red button there on the left, join now. And, I can send that link out to y'all anytime if y'all don't want to wait until Wednesday, okay? So, hey guys, I'm glad y'all tuned in. This thing's turning into fun, and whatever you need, just drop me a line, okay? Leave a comment, and hit the thumbs button. Whenever I visit your video, I'll go ahead and hit the thumbs button if you make a good video. No, I'll always hit that thumb button, okay? It helps in the search engines and rankings and stuff like that for your social media. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. This, we got some book read and things like that. So anyway, as always, if you follow me on my YouTube channel, you'll know I always wrap it up with kudos. Thanks, guys.